you will. I hate saying that. A friend. Me too.
But we were both doing what we needed to do.
So Miss Jane, this one's for you, baby. I don't even know. It's so, you know, I'm finding it hard to watch any of my whittled down my watch list. I've whittled it so far down, and even then I still just can't do it. I'm so bummed out, man. It really, like, it saddens me. You know, I want to like everybody. I want to have heroes, and I want to have people I want to associate with, but I end up, it's weird. Like, just because you talk shit about Israel doesn't mean you're a good guy. Just because you talk about the friars doesn't mean you're a good guy. And Dan Bilzerian is a prime example of that. Nick Fuentes, just all of it, all of the Esther Project truthers that are just everywhere, and I just find it fascinating that they're getting exposed. So apparently, Nick and Candace are in Italy at the same time together for some reason. Yeah, Candace is like kind of pretty, so I think that helps her out. I mean, she's kind of pretty, like she's I don't know. It'd be interesting to see her in person, to see if she still has that appeal in person. And, you know, I should, like, Candace is the one that I should be supporting more than most. She's a fellow Happy. Right? Happy power all the way. It, Candace and her isra3l. I just don't understand why she says it that way. It's so weird. The whole thing is just weird. And, you know, it makes sense. Like, why would anyone with the following that Candace has, why would anybody that popular be allowed to exist? I mean, you know what our system does, right? You know how our system eliminates opposition and you know, the controlled opposition shit. And again, it's just strange how they all seem to read from the same script. Why does every single one of them say the same shit? You know, and it's like, it's not like they're, you know, they're good sources at times. It's like they're good for people to get information from, but to not follow. Mm-hmm. God, I hate this show so much. This glorification of fucking police is just, oh, it's so irritating. Help you out, or do you think you're gonna end up going back for a long time if you keep lying? I know. Am I gonna go to jail or not? And then I put fucking cops on. It's my shit right here. Is it there? Oh, it's over. I missed it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You guys ready to get down? You guys ready to jam? Well, what to say? This is the dumbest episode. This Sanford and Son when they go to Hawaii. Oh my god. It's so weird because it seems like, man, it must have been great to be in the 70s because you didn't have to be good to be famous. Like the guy that plays Lamont, he's terrible. He flubs his lines all the time. Yeah, we know you. We know you. You Trump supporters are pieces of shit. So what a we're not surprised there. Gary Warren, what's happening, Gary Warren? Are you a dumb Christian, Gary Warren? Are you a dumb Israeli piece of shit Israeli supporter? Because you're going to jail. That cop didn't do very much to stop him. That was interesting. Free Palestine, free Lebanon. Yeah, that's a good start, but that's just part of it, right? It's not about freeing those countries. It's about the other, ending the bad guy, end the bad guy country, end the bad guy cult. That's 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 what we need to focus on. As much as it sounds weird, what's happening in Lebanon, what's happening in Palestine, these are the distractions. The distraction is the war. God, that's a monster man. That dude's arms are gigantic. Look at this cop's leg shaking. Look at the size of this man. Jesus, that's a big dude. Ever vote against your own interests? I don't vote because voting is for stupid people. But pretty much everything I do goes against my own interests. The fact that I do this feed where I talk shit, you know, everything. I use fucking head. Weird, weird. To the rest of you guys are all selfish as shit. You're low selfish. You believe in your ridiculous pedophile slave for your own personal interest, not because it makes the world a better place. You don't believe in Jesus and all that shit for your own or for people's benefit. Jesus, that's a lot of crack. You do it for yourself. So, you know, it's weird, but everything I do is against my own interest. Fucking everything. It's a weird point, though. I'm glad you pointed it out. Do you ever vote against your own interests? Like, think about it. How much do you guys do that? The other thing that you should ask yourself is, when was the last time your mind actually changed? And how many things do you believe in that you've believed in since you were a kid? Like when it comes to religion, it's not like you were raised in this environment and then you got older and you stepped back and you reevaluated things and you were like, well, I'm still coming to the same conclusions. Most of you believe the same shit you've believed since before you can remember. Your parents put that shit on you. And the reality is, our entire existence is about benefiting the chosen. The chosen. They're the chosen. Everything about our existence is to benefit them. It's that simple. We're all we're all 2,800 slaves to one of them. That's a fucked up way of thinking about it, but it's what they do. It's how they think of things. The 2,800 slaves thing is real deal. Oh, oh, look, we have somebody flying the pedophile blue and white flag. Are you surprised? I just don't like if you watched my video from earlier today, if you watched the exchange I have with Grok, Grok being, programmed to defend Israel on all, at every level. But but if you stick to it enough and you stick it to Grok enough and you okay, so what about the pedophilia? What about the attack on society itself? And eventually Grok starts agreeing with you, like, well, I really do. I get away from it, and I have to remember, because see, no, it's not like there's anybody else talking about it, so I get that reminder, right? Naomi Elkins is quite possibly the biggest story right now, right? Like, as fucked up as that may sound, as weird as that may sound, I got Grok to admit that, like, to break down that Naomi Elkins thing and be like, look, it's impossible. It's almost impossible that it's another Naomi Elkins in Lakewood, New Jersey, of the same age. Like, it's the craziest shit, but it's like the Naomi Elkins narrative is crazy. It's crazy, and it's really a weird one to sort of talk about, because how do I talk about it, right? How do I talk about, without opening up the whole can of worms? None of you know this story. Do you guys know the Naomi Elkins story? Have you guys followed that shit? Have you guys seen that shit play out? I mean, it's as obvious as it gets. And like I say, Grok couldn't even deny it. Grok was agreeing with me. People don't get insanity defenses. They just don't. It's not a thing that people end up getting. It's 0.25% of the people end up with the insanity defense. It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. Yeah, I talk about it every stream. which probably leads to other people talking about it. But like today, you break it down more than you realize. And for me, Grok sort of confirming the notion that she's already been released. Naomi Elkins has already been released. Naomi Elkins is the greatest example of Semitism you're going to find right now. This woman killed her own 2 children. And I don't even know if she did. Honestly, I don't know if she did. I think her killing them was just the cover story, knowing that they could give her the insanity plea and then get her out. Strangely enough, I've seen it firsthand that, like, as soon as I start talking about Naomi Elkins, the feed does not like it. Why is there such a resistance to the Naomi Elkins conversation? We're down to 0 viewers and likes. Totally makes sense, doesn't it? No, she's not in a mental hospital. And again, why would you know about that? Obviously, you're a part of that system if you know about the narrative. But according to Grok, according to the narrative, she's not. Naomi Elkins, like, it just, well, it does make sense. It just doesn't. The narrative we're told is a lie. What would make you say something so stupid? Do you think the Quran is correct? What about anything that I do would make you think that way? I don't subscribe to any of the bullshit Abrahamic religions based in pedophilia. The religions that normalize pedophilia and encourage it. I mean, really, that's what it is. The reality is Islam is so disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. Because the main character, Muhammad, the main prophet, the one you're not even allowed to draw pictures of or whatever. How could I, unless I draw a character and then this is Muhammad, how would you ever know that that's what I was drawing? It's stupid, right? But Muhammad was in his 50s when his favorite wife, sorry, not first, his favorite wife, Aisha, Aisha, she was 6 years old when they began grooming her to his liking, and 9 years old when they consummated the marriage. She was his favorite wife. Like, if how does anybody, submit? This is the higher power. I am just the regular, nothing. And this narrative that is openly, it's encouraging pedophilia. I'm sorry, but, how can you say, like, these believers are going to say, well, if Muhammad could do it, why can't I do it? They're leading by example kind of thing. It's crazy. And, it's, you Christians sit up on your high horse and your shit's just as bad. Your superhero Jesus was born from pedophilia. or at least, I mean, I don't even. It's a weird scenario. You know, Mary's 12, Joseph is at least 20 something, but could be as old as 80. 30s for like we don't know. Some schools say 80.
Who?
Joseph.
Joseph who?
Mary's.
Her pedophile husband?
Yes. Some schools say he was in his 80s. Some schools say 30s or 50s. And the other school is that he was in his 20s. Anyway, he's significantly older than she is.
He's a pedophile.
R.E. own country.
So do you and your family. Guess what? They're not from here.
Well, I mean, she's probably some dumb Christian who...
That they are entitled?
Right.
I got a shiver, so I couldn't.
There was no law for marriage. These are new laws.
Yeah, no, there doesn't need to be a law on the books for it to be fucking disgusting,
Right.
and you should know better.
But see, that's again, a pedophile says shit like that. A pedophile justifies shit like that.
Yeah.
Non-pedophiles go, no, that's fucking gross.
No, yuck.
It's not like they looked any different. You know, 13-year-olds still looked 13 back then. 50-year-olds still looked 50. But I mean, it's an amazing amount of stupidity that has to be in place for you to exist, for you to believe what you believe. Oh, if you want to have a feed with lots of people watching, then open the Bible and read the Word of God. I've read the Bible on here plenty of times. It's fucking ludicrous. And actually, everyone hates it. Like, the biggest movies ever made aren't biblical movies, other than The Passion of the Christ, which is lunatic shit.
I never saw that. I just couldn't.
But... you know, the biggest movies in the world actually spit in the face of religion. People don't like to hear religion. People don't like that shit. It's terrible. It's stupid. And you know, anybody who believes in it is stupid. And it makes you feel stupid. It encourages your stupidity. You have to be stupid to be religious. You have to be. And it's a weird thing to say because, you know, there are extremely successful people out there who are religious. But the reality is, like, they believe in a sky daddy. They believe in a you know, underground uncle who's a real dickhead. You know, like, they're just so stupid. Are you on Wi-Fi? Yeah. At some point, you realize this feed is hindered and fucked with. Like, nothing else makes sense. I'm in Metro Detroit suburb, surrounded by cell phone towers and flat, inside a giant antenna with aluminum siding all around it. There's no reason why my feed should ever be fucked up. Maybe you could contact your cable service provider and see if you could get it upgraded, because this is the worst I've ever seen as far as clarity. What do you think?
You should contact T-Mobile.
Yeah. Hey, T-Mobile, my signal isn't very good.
On Facebook specifically, or YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Shit works fine on other stuff. But the more I seem to dig into this, the more I seem to expose, the worse my feed seems to get. I'm sure it's no big deal. You're in Winston. That's not really
That's the same.
it is. It all sucks. The devil is with you. They mess with signals. Oh yeah, the devil now? How come the devil, if the devil's with me, how come the devil doesn't boost me to the millions? I mean, you guys believe that the entertainment industry and all that shit is the devil, right? So how come it doesn't see me and go, hey, we got a guy here. This guy, he actually says all the shit that we want to be said. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're dumb enough to believe in the devil, you deserve what you get, I guess. You're just stupid. You don't know about submission because, like, isn't it strange how these Christians start speaking a different language? This dumbass speaks in fucking cap locks because he's yelling everything he says. And the way he speaks is just, it's not English. It's not how people speak. You will know about submission because you will submit to the Lord Jesus Christ. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess the Lord Jesus. Like, seriously. It's so stupid. And the way he talks about it sounds awful. Sounds like your God's a douchebag. But, like, this guy spends more time on me than he spends on anything. Doesn't matter when I go live. And let's be honest, it's not a real person. Or if it is, it's an anti-L person. You can't fuck who thinks he knows all this shit. Or, the person questioning things. This guy's just a dumbass. Like, really, I think he has mental issues, kind of dumbass. Everybody's on their way to the coffin, you dumbass. And I personally don't want to be in any sort of coffins. Coffins are fucking weird. Funerals are fucking weird. He's annoying, but I leave him here. I allow him to be here. I am his God, and I allow him to be here because he provides such a great example of the stupidity I'm talking about. Ken worships me. Ken might even get in trouble for idol worship at the end of the day because he fucking worships me. And it's so funny to watch him have these temper tantrums because he's too stupid to actually, engage like a normal, intelligent person. I love the idea of like I'm confident. Well, I'm hitting a blunt, right? Like that makes people. But this is like he's addressing something in the video, right? But it's the thing he can address. He can't address anything I'm saying. He doesn't want to address the fact that the church is the biggest pedophile organization in the world. And clearly your God either doesn't exist or one of the two. You're freezing up too much as well. Yeah, well. This is what happens. I'm not Ian Carroll. I'm not the Project Esther truthers that's allowed to tell us what's up. There's nobody. Candace is gone. Nick Fool has gone. All these guys are gone at the same time. Bitch ass Dan Bilzerian. What a fucking dumbass. Beware wolf in sheep's clothing, not like he would. What are you talking about? You're so dumb. Again, it's like you can't even speak English. You only hate the word of God if you don't have the spirit of God living inside you. Yeah, no, I don't, because it's not real. You dumb shit. Like, again, where does this guy even come up with this crazy shit? Like, it's rapid fire, too. This guy is just blah, 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 blah. Like, where does he get this dumb shit? Of God, because I have the spirit of God inside me. What the hell are you even talking about, you fucking weirdo? And of course, the Spirit of God is so focused on you, not on the children consistently being raped by clergy. You gonna keep skipping over that part? Oh shit, it's better. Nice. You know, this guy is seemingly trying to convince himself. He knows he's wrong. He doesn't live by this shit. I feel so sorry for you. Mocking period God. Like, you don't even know where the periods go. Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you put periods in the middle of sentences? I feel so sorry for you mocking period. God, you mocking period. God, you don't even know what you're doing period. You're reaping damnation upon your soul. Jesus, what a moron. What a fucking moron. Pedophile God bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Would anybody ever... Why? Obviously, like look at the difference, right? You have one person that can have a conversation, that can address things, that can read, that can fucking, you know, engage in this back and forth and not sound like some pull cord weirdo. And then you have the other side where this guy can't even speak English properly. Like, look at him. He's dumb. It's fucking shocking. And thee, thy, they with the thither and the, you know. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And again, if I was somebody that was kind of on this, you know, and I stumbled across this feed, and it was like pick between the guy who is this is the fucking lunatic who's yelling. He's yelling with every comment he made. Like, nobody's gonna pick the lunatic. No, I don't watch the fucking Bread and Circus, man. At least not that version. I'll watch championship games. I like watching hockey. And when football comes on, I like football. But it's all just dumb. And the older I get, and the thing is, when I'm watching it, I have to not be circus shit. Supposed to be. I have no idea.
Like you're doing the judging for God.
Right? How do you know God doesn't absolutely hate your stupid pedophile religions used to enslave people and keep them stupid? And because it is so comically powerless, which is well in that reference, yeah, it works out better. It is so comically powerless that it took thousands of years for it to finally break through the ether, and it finally got to me. What? He wants me to see something crazy cartoon, so I have to stoke his Dude, they have fucking facial rec tech, man. They see everything we do.
Are you on your video?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is actually good. Alright, she's a elementary schooler.
Okay.
She's in elementary school.
No, she's 14.
Doesn't
Remember?
matter.
You're 14.
See this? That's a grown man.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Very much.
14.
Yeah. Eat your soup.
I will.
Eat those 3 so I can.
Oh my god, you're so abusive, Dad.
That's what I do. Eat it or I'll punch you in.
Oh my god, no.
I'm still gonna punch you in the face either. Punch!
Ow, ooh, ah, my face, I guess. Hadouken.
We'll be throwing Hadoukens in this house, young man. I'll punch you in the face. What's up, Miss Jane? Now see, I've been live this whole time for you. And now you're finally here, and I'm almost done. So, roughly about a year ago, you know, our kids were well, you know, our kids were well, nice. Some of them were expensive. Some of them were like big main shit, and they were all taken care of, and it was all really nice. So, it was all really nice. So we took it to the mission. So let's see. This is you.
Okay. What are you reading? Come on.
Dear Angela, thank you for the kind donation of $200. Don't forget to get your free download. www.the-bilderberg-group.com. That won't be lagging, and that is free to download, free to listen to. The link will be in the description after the fact, or if you need it immediately, just go to a previous video. It'll be the first link in every video, first link in every description. FARC reception is shit. Yes, that's what it is right now. Wait, what day is it? It's the 27th, 28th, 27th, maybe. Maybe it's because it's the end of the month and I've used too much data. Even though we pay for the unlimited plans,
It's still limited.
it's not unlimited.
It's throttled
Yeah,
after
it gets throttled at 10 gigabytes or whatever it is. Maybe that's what it's in.
Anyhow.
But yeah, go get your free download. That's a good way to stay in touch. And everything I talk about, we have a song about it. So the thing about songs is you can sing along and you can share them with people, and these can become anthems if we want them to be. Yup, scam, I swear. Not sure what that means. Anyway, so it's the MCHS Family Services. That I still don't know what that is.
Michigan Child Housing Families, something like that. It's a
Something like that.
It's
Anyway,
a company that took over the local orphanage.
if you truly repent and turn your life to Christ, you will completely change. Yeah, I'll get dumb as fuck. I know that. I'd much rather take responsibility and accountability for the things in my life than be like, oh, the devil did it. Oh, God did it. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm good. A lot of Christians in Lebanon right now being bombed by God's chosen people. I know there's a lot of Christians in Gaza that have been starved to death and or murdered by God's chosen people. They gave their life to Christ and all that other dumb shit. Here, let me give my life to a dead guy. Your generous in-kind donation of $200 made on January 13th, 2026. Oh, I guess it wasn't a year ago. It helps bring comfort, joy, and a sense of security to those who serve, offering something soft and familiar during times when it's needed most. Oh, to those we serve, sorry. Your generosity is not just a donation. It is a contribution to the collective effort that allows the children, young adults, families, and seniors we serve to rewrite their stories and envision a more promising future. Together, we truly express the power of community, where every gift, every action, and every act of kindness makes a difference. This year, we remain committed to growing our impact by empowering individuals, uplifting entire families, and transforming lives through our unique programs. Our full list of services includes foster and adoption, residential treatment, housing, education, mental health, community programs. To learn more, contact Continue to look ahead to brighter futures, and we know that's made possible with the honor of having you in our corner. On behalf of our youth's family, board, staff, and staff, we thank you. Kevin Roach, senior guy with all senior man with the plan.
So then, and that was in one.
That was one of those two envelopes at the same time.
They paid postage for two.
So the second, there's no letter in there.
Oh, it's just
Nope, that's all that's in there.
giving level.
So basically, the second envelope they send is it has this thing, and it's got, you know, summers we remember, and it's a postcard, and it says, all right, we send an envelope asking us for money, $100 popsicle on the porch, snacks, treats, things to bring, cool treats, $250 sidewalk dog and sprinklers, $500 bike rides and ice cream, and $1,000 fireflies and summer nights, a full week of summer programming, including mentoring activities, meals, $2,500 sleepovers and stability, 1 month of safe housing, consistent meals, and steady support, $5,000. The summer you want. But to then be like, hey, thanks, can you give us some more? Like, this is weird. I don't know what I said. I have a face. This before. I feel like I have dial-up and shit. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time. Your time. You do. And just throw everything off. Trains and all that shit. So try again tomorrow. We'll see what happens in the morning. Who knows? Maybe I'll have another hair on ass and I'll go live later. I doubt it, but maybe. I doubt it. But I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys can join me. Check out the description in the video. I give you more than enough. There's the music. There's the Hollywoodism, which is something all of you should see. There's the link to isra3l, Bottom of Darkness, something everyone should read. There's the Havara Agreement, Act.il, and Auto Emancipation, and all these rabbit holes for you to go into and learn and understand that at the end of the day, it's all the same conspiracy. And we have to, I want you guys to look into Naomi Elkins tonight. Elkins, Naomi Elkins. And tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you think that they let her out and it's the same Naomi Elkins in the lawsuit for the real estate lawsuit. I always go live at 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 a.m. I rarely go live in the afternoon and at night because this is when my kids are home, and I don't like to go live when my kids are home. And I don't like going live late because then I stay up too late. So 8:30 a.m. Be here or be square. Have a good night. Go check out all this shit in the description. And pedophiles, you kill yourself. See ya.